What's going on, everybody? My name is Jacob. You may recognize me from 911% on Instagram and YouTube. Today is a pretty exciting day. I'm out with Lucas Scarfone and we're driving around Kitchener-Waterloo area in a pair of Porsches. And yeah, take it away, Lucas.
Thanks so much, Jacob. I'm Lucas Scarfone, so I'm a photographer at Scarfone Photography. Today's exciting. You know what? I got the keys to a brand new Taycan Turbo from our friends at the Carrera group. They're going to be opening a new Porsche store, which is a huge deal in the Kitchener-Waterloo area. So Jacob and I are driving around and exploring our Porsche passion together. It's great to have you guys along for the ride. All right, Jacob, I see a beautiful gray 911 in my rearview mirror. Tell me about what you're driving today.
So I'm driving a 2011 Carrera 4S. It's the all-wheel drive 3.8 liter model. Obviously all-wheel drive because I do drive it all year. It's got winters on it right now. And I see ahead of me, you're in a gorgeous Taycan. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about that.
It's good. You can see me, but you can't hear me. This is a brand new 2020 Porsche Taycan Turbo. So this thing is a rocket ship on wheels. You know what? I've been fortunate with my career to drive a fair amount of pretty wild cars. This is the fastest car I've ever driven. This thing has an undeniable Porsche DNA to it. It's something that it's got the handling, it's got the performance. When Porsche does things, they do it properly and they do it very well.
Yeah, for sure. The DNA you're talking about is pretty important. I think I do agree with you that the experience is much different in a Taycan, and I can't wait to get behind the wheel of the one you're driving. So I understand we're going to switch in a little bit, and you can check out my car. But the Taycan is an incredible experience. It's pretty neat.
How long have you had your car for?
The plan with this car was just to have it for a year and kind of experience it all year round, but I'm on year 3 now, so I've had it since early 2018. I can't let it go. It's too good.
Yeah, there's something about that car. It's a 911, right? They always say a 911 to 911. It's something where I've been fortunate to get behind the wheel of a fair amount of 911s over the last little while, and it has that undeniable Porsche DNA.
When I get behind the wheel of my 993 and into this 997, it's so weird because there's like, you know, I think 15 years apart in age between them, but it's still like such a familiar experience, and it's really incredible. So I can't wait to get behind the wheel of the one you're driving to see if there's still that kind of parallel that you can drop.
Yeah, like I've driven the gasoline powered stuff my whole life, and it's just different. I'm pumped for you to take it out and see what you think, because it's very different than what you're behind the wheel of right now.
Sweet, man, let's do it.
All right, Jacob, so you're looking at your own car in the rearview mirror here. What do you think of the Taycan so far?
It's what a difference in feeling. I mean, it still feels like a Porsche, but just the fact that there's no engine vibration and it's smooth and quiet, I think is the biggest noticeable difference. Also, I love how the seatbelt kind of sucks you into the seat as well as soon as you take off. And I can tell it's got a lot of power, a lot more power than my 3.8 liter back there. What do you think of my car?
It's great, man. You know what? Same thing, like you mentioned, very different experience. It's a driver's car. You know what? It's like you mentioned, it's 10 years older, but it's familiar. You go right from the Taycan back into your car, and it's got the gauge cluster, it's got the seating position of a Porsche. It's a bit more analog, obviously, than the rocket ship you're driving. I think my favorite part of your car is the fact that I can look behind me and see a baby seat in the back seat, as well as 124,000 K on the odometer in front of me. So it's nice to see that you've used the car, and it kind of showcases your passion with the kilometers and the fact that you share it with the kids as well.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's a big part of it. I mean, it's our family. It's not our family car, but it's one of the family cars. But yeah, you know, getting back to this driver position, that's another thing I really am impressed by the Taycan is Porsche nails it. I mean, I feel familiar in this cockpit, jumping between the 997, even my 993, which I have as well. It seems very similar in the way the gauges are laid out, you know, the size of the steering wheel, and like you said, the seating position is just incredible. All right, Lucas, we're just pulling up here. On our right is the new location of the new Porsche Center in Kitchener-Waterloo. And yeah, exciting stuff, man. I can't wait till it's all fully open and ready to go. Yeah, it was a super fun day. What do you think?
It was great, man. You know what? To be able to just see the contrast between these two vehicles, to be able to explore the Kitchener-Waterloo region, it's going to be exciting. You know what? There's going to be a lot of Porsche passion here, and it was great to spend the day together sharing ours.
Thanks for hanging out, and a huge thank you to Poly Car Group for letting us pilot this amazing Taycan.